Hello and welcome to another video tutorial with Märklin of Sweden. Today we're going to talk about spruce. Spruce is a tree that grows commonly on the northern hemisphere and used on many layouts. Most common type is this one. It looks more like a Christmas tree than an actual spruce. I still have some of these on my layout. They blend in quite nicely, so why not? However, there have been better alternatives introduced in the market, like this one from Faller. It's basically the same thing. This one can be enhanced. Then you just dip it into a white glue, wood glue water mix. Actually dip it, and also with a bit of soap or alcohol in it, so it kind of soaks into the water. And then I just add turf onto it, like this, and the final result is like this. It's a bit more dense and naturally looking. Not so bad. However, there is another method where you make the branches out of moss. It's a common type of moss that you should find in your forest if you're located somewhere here in Northern Europe or Northern USA or Canada. So that's the method we're gonna look at today. So let's go outside and find the moss. Come on! And here it grows. This is in Swedish called husmossa. In Latin that is Hylocomium splendens. And it is contains from two parts. It's a bottom part and it's a top part. And the top part looks just like branches of trees. Like this. So now we're going to transform this into spruces. If the moss is very dry, then it might be a good idea to soak it into water first, so it gets soft, because we're going to bend this and dry it, and then we want to dry it to shape. So then it must not be too dry, because then it will break. As soon as the moss has gone soft, that happens only after a few seconds, we can put it on a piece of paper just to get rid of that extra water. Then find yourself a thick book, which you preferably already read, and put some paper in between the pages and in the corner there. Leave the moss in the book for at least 5-6 hours to dry properly. Meanwhile, we'll make the stem. The stem is made of barbecue sticks, and I cut these to approximately 13 centimeters. This will depend on what scale you're working with, of course. The barbecue sticks comes with a rather smooth surface, which we do not want, so let's put some structure into it. It looks like this when done. Time for painting. I use black, burnt umber and green in a wild mix to get a kind of blackish green color. The color we're painting the stem with here is not the final color. We will later dry brush it with a gray color, so actually most of the stem will be gray with only that blackish green looking through here and there. Alright, let's check out what's happening inside the book, where we have now our dry and shaped branches. This is what they look like. Not so bad. To simplify the assembly, I sort them from small to bigger branches, like this, and then I start fixing them to the stem using a fast set glue. The fast set glue cures with humidity in the air, so it's a good idea to breathe on it a bit, then it sets much faster. I cut away the middle part of the branch to create top pieces, which I will glue in the very top like this. The branches need to have a touch of paint to get that typical spruce color. I use Tamiya black green for this purpose, and I spray a very thin layer and not covering everything. I'm just so it gets the touch and still has the different tones from the base color shining through. And this is the final result. A whole lot more close to the real thing, and definitely a lot better than that plastic Christmas tree. But hey, also quite a lot more work.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. It's a lot of work to do those though. So I would typically do just like 10 or 15 for a larger layout and have those where they stand out. For the rest, I use the prefabricated ones. But it's always good to have a blend. It's good for the eye and it looks more natural that way. I hope you liked the tutorial. If you did, please help me by giving it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of the tutorials and videos I have on my channel, please subscribe to the channel and you will get a notification once next video goes live. And until that happens, see ya!